Class 2 District 4 Championship night from Bismarck High School. I gave you the New Haven Lady Shamrock starting lineup before the break, so let's get to the home team starting lineup here tonight for the Bismarck Lady Indians. Still a game below 500 on the year, but they play in a tough conference as well, the MAAA. They play the big schools in that conference, and then the small schools, which is also pretty tough, they played them twice. So it's been a hectic schedule for Bismarck. They've got a chance to even up their record here tonight in the district championship game. But they'll be starting Tiffany Fenwick, number 22. She's a senior at 5'3", playing the guard spot. Brittany Henson is their low post standout. She's number 42. She's a senior at 6'1". She'll be playing the center position. Brittany averages 15.1 points per game and nearly 10 rebounds per game, just over 9 rebounds per game for Brittany Henson. Darcy Latham, who is a volleyball dream teamer for J98. She is number 20. She'll be getting the start. She's just a sophomore at 5'7", and she is a guard. Darcy Latham averages 14.6 points per game and almost 6 rebounds. Callie Pearl also gets the start, number 5. She's just a freshman, 5'7". She'll be playing the guard spot, 6 points per game for her. And Jessica Sago, number 14, a sophomore at 5'10", and she is a forward for Bismarck. 6.1 rebounds per game, 6.7 points per game, just consistent. Bismarck, the Lady Indians, they won this district tournament 2 years ago. It was St. Vincent last year, but the year before that, Bismarck got the win over Viburnum. Ended up into the state playoffs where they lost to Meadow Heights in the first round, 70-48. But Bismarck went 23-4 that season. So this team not quite as good record-wise, but still they've got a chance to get right back to where they were 2 years ago if they can knock off a 13-12 New Haven squad. Starting lineups have been announced. New Haven will be working left to right as you look on from center court. Bismarck from right to left. And, of course, you're looking at it on MyMoInfo.com, J98 Web TV. The camera's right next to me, so it'll be the same perspective that I describe on the court. 8 minutes put up on the clock, and we are just about ready to go on Kickin' Country J98 The Boot. We're on the air tonight thanks to Valley of Caledonia Schools, Disability Resource Association in Crystal City, First State Community Bank, Monticello Bus Service in Bismarck, Jefferson R7 School District in Festus, and Fisher Furniture in Ironton. Brittany Henson comes to center stripe for Bismarck, alongside Elise McDonald for New Haven. Henson has the size advantage. Let's see who can get in the air. And Bismarck does win the tip. And the Lady Indians start with it, working right to left. Darcy Latham runs the point for the Lady Indians. We're just underway in the first quarter. Latham takes it to the right wing, stops her progress, kicks it out to Pearl. Pearl lost it, saved it back in, right back to Latham. Latham lobs it inside for Henson. Henson had the position, goes up strong, puts it in. Off glass. Bismarck has the first points of the game, 2-0. Lady Indians on top of the Lady Shamrocks. Into the front court for New Haven. It is Munzik. Munzik throws it over left wing. Now into the far side corner with 7:27 to play. Back to the near side. Baseline jumper taken and no good. Brittany Henson comes up with a rebound. It was Munzik taking that jumper. Could not get it to fall. Brittany Henson with the board. She averages 9 of those. Bismarck quickly into the front court. Down the low post. A quick runner taken. That's not going to go. And an over-the-back foul on the rebound. That'll go against Bismarck. First foul of the ball game with 7:12 to play first quarter. That goes against Callie Pearl. Her first, team first. New Haven basketball. Bismarck will set up in their half-court defense. Inbound comes in to Rachel Steinhoff, the sophomore guard, and she brings the ball up the floor. Throws it right wing for Munzik. Right back up to Steinhoff. Now left wing, Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer guarded by Pearl there. Brings it back near the timeline. 1 minute gone by first quarter. Bismarck leads it 2-0. Munzik has it right wing. Bounce pass down low. Turned over. Tried to get it into the low post. Looking for Kayla Ederer and overthrew her and out of bounds. New Haven turns it over for the first time. Bismarck with a 2-0 lead and the basketball. Darcy Latham dribbles it into the front court. Gets a screen at the right wing from Brittany Henson. Picks up her dribble. Takes the 3 ball, but it's not going to fall. Rebound goes to New Haven. On it in, Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer gives it off. Steinhoff's going to drive it in from the left wing and got her lay-in blocked. I believe it was Henson getting out there and putting a fingertip on it. Bismarck comes down with the rebound into the front court. It's Darcy Latham again. 6:26 to play first quarter. Latham with a crossover move, top of the key, bounce pass near side. Pearl didn't like it, gave it right back, and then Latham lobs it down low for Henson. Ball gets swatted back in her face, so she'll try it again, and Henson can't haul this one in. Led her too far. Bismarck turns it over on a steal by New Haven. Running it up the floor, Steinhoff. She'll kick it to the corner, and a jumper taken up and good. Elise McDonald gets her first points of the ball game. She averages 7. We're tied 2 apiece. 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Darcy Latham dribbles into the front court. She gets a screen top of the key, throws it to the corner. Pearl, she steps on the line, and she unloads a deep 2. Her foot was on the line, but she gets it to go, and Callie Pearl makes it 4-2. Bismarck. And they're going back and forth in the first quarter. New Haven on the attack, a right wing pass. Here comes a 3-ball from the right wing, and that's an answer and a +1 back the other end. Kirsten Munzik puts that one through. 5-4. New Haven has their first lead of the game. Bismarck down by a point. This time it's Callie Pearl bringing the basketball up the floor. She gets a screen up top, picked up her dribble, needs to get rid of it, and does. She got it off to number 14 for Bismarck, Sago. Sago kicked it to the corner. Ball ends up out of bounds. Bismarck turns it over for the second time. New Haven takes over. 5:15 to play first quarter. Shamrocks up by a point over the host school, Bismarck Lady Indians. Running the basketball off the floor for New Haven is Rachel Steinhoff. She calls the signals out as she gets it in the front court. Pass to the corner, now down underneath. A quick turnaround jumper and a block, but a foul on Bismarck. That'll be number 2 against the Lady Indians. And going to the free throw line for New Haven is number 30, Kayla Ederer. Kayla steps to the free throw line. Free throw shooter on the season. She's at 55%. First free throw as it gets deadly silent in here is up and in and out. No good for Kayla Ederer. Ederer spelled O-E-T-T-E-R-E-R. 5:03 to play. Still looking for that 2-point lead. New Haven's Ederer lines it up, puts it up, and puts it through. She gets her first point of the game. She averages 11, and it's 6-4, New Haven. Bismarck back on the attack. Here comes Darcy Latham. Crossing the timeline with 4:55 to play. Slowly brings it up the floor and then walks with it. Step to her left, drug the pivot foot, and Bismarck's now committed 3 turnovers in the first quarter. Started off nicely, now down by 2, and a slow-paced ball game. Now here comes New Haven. Steinhoff, she'll throw it over to the left wing. Kallmeyer waits for it there, back to the right wing. 3-ball taken, Munzik. That's not going to go. And there's Brittany Henson. She's going to have the size advantage down in the low post all night. I expect her to get in double-digit rebounds here this evening. Into the front court, Darcy Latham. She'll set up the Lady Indian attack. Down by 2. Throws it to Brittany Henson, top of the key. Brittany hands it right back to Darcy Latham. Back to the near side. Pearl with a pump fake drive. Stops at the elbow. Another pump thrown up there. Then tries to shoot and gets it blocked and gives it back to New Haven. They'll run it up the floor. Steinhoff has it right wing. Crossover move there. She can handle the basketball. She'll throw it left wing. Munzik. Ball tipped by Pearl, but Steinhoff came back up with it. Into the front court. It's New Haven. 3-ball straight away. Steinhoff can't get that one to fall. And the rebound this time comes out to Bismarck. Still down by 2. Lady Indians looking for the equalizer. Bringing the ball up the floor. It's Darcy Latham again. She asks for a screen or somebody to come out to her, and she does get Pearl at the top of the key. Pulls up inside the key. Probably got away with a walk, but then turned it over again on a baseline pass. That's number 5 in the turnover department. Running the floor back the other way, and a quick lay-in is up and good for New Haven. Emily Kallmeyer gets that one in there, and that's the 4th different Shamrock to score. 8-4. Bismarck trails with 3:30 to play first quarter in Class 2 District 4 Championship game number 1 tonight on J98. Here's a pass left wing. Pearl backdoor cutter, and the feed is not there. Went off of her hands and over to New Haven. That's the 6th Bismarck turnover. Munzik has it. Now back up top, Kallmeyer. Right back to Munzik. Right wing, Steinhoff. Steinhoff throws it back up top. No trade passes around the perimeter. Now Steinhoff wants a 3. Right wing, and it's there. Steinhoff makes the 5th different Lady Shamrock to score. Every starter for New Haven has scored, and Bismarck wants the timeout. It's 11-4, New Haven with the lead by 7 over Bismarck with 3:05 to play first quarter. We'll take a 30-second break on Kickin' Country, J98 The Boot.
The faculty and students at Jefferson R7 schools are proud of their student athletes. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and commitment to be a winning team. Jefferson R7 schools wish the Blue Jays the best of luck in the district tournament. Keep up the hard work and teamwork, and the winners that you are will show through. Way to go, Blue Jays, from Jefferson R7 schools.
11-4 is our score. New Haven just got a big tray from Rachel Steinhoff. 2 threes made by New Haven in this game. The other one coming from Kirsten Munzik. All 5 Lady Shamrock starters have scored. Bismarck basketball. Latham's got it straight away in the front court with 2:50 to play. Starts backing her man down and then gets stripped from behind. It's Munzik. She's running the floor. It's a 5-on-1, and New Haven's able to finish with Munzik laying it in. off the 7th Bismarck turnover. It's starting to look ugly for the Lady Indians. They'll need to get it together, down 13-4 now with 2:35 to play in the first quarter. Darcy Latham with a right wing pass, almost intercepted by Kalmeyer, but she ends up out of bounds. So luckily for Bismarck, the Lady Indians will keep possession. They'll inbound right next to the visiting bench over there. Technically the home bench here tonight, as New Haven is technically the home school on Bismarck's floor. Here's a baseline drive. Darcy Latham, she stripped at the basketball again. Bismarck turns it over for the 8th time. Fast break back the other end, and luckily for Bismarck, New Haven travels with it. Shewalk, that's New Haven's second turnover, carrying the basketball across that time for New Haven was Elise McDonald. So Bismarck's got it with 2:17 to play. First quarter. Darcy Latham into the front court. Here she comes. She'll throw it over to the right wing. Tiffany Fenwick has it there. She's guarded by Munzik. Brings it to the top of the key. Bismarck can't get anything going on the inside now as New Haven has adjusted, and they're covering up Brittany Henson. Here comes the drive, and Fenwick just took herself too far, pulled up and stopped, but she was on the baseline and out of bounds before she passed it back. That's the 9th Bismarck turnover. We're going to get a substitution in for the Lady Indians. Caitlin Lowry comes in, number 34. She's a freshman, a 5'4" guard. Lowry takes her spot in the zone defense up top. Here comes New Haven. Right wing pass from Steinhoff over to the left wing. Back to Steinhoff. Here comes a baseline jumper. Wide open. Steinhoff puts it through. Steinhoff with 5 points. Her and Munzik lead all scores right now. 15-4 now. New Haven leading Bismarck. In the front court, Lady Indians again. Darcy Latham. Latham throws it over to the left wing. Little pump fake. Then back to the right wing, Pearl. Pearl with a pump and a drive. Got right by her man. Throws it up off glass, but it's in and out. No good. That was a nice take. But on the putback, Sago can't get it to fall. Brittany Henson with the rebound. She's fouled this time as she tries to put it back in. Off the window, Brittany Henson will go to the free throw line for Bismarck. She's their leading scorer on the season. 15.1 points per game for Brittany. 60% free throw shooter on the year. Number 42 on her back. She steps to the free throw line in her senior season, looking to guide her team to a district championship. First free throw rattles through. Henson's got 3. She leads all Bismarck scores, and it's back to a 10-point game, 15-5 with 1:22 to play. It gets quiet again as Henson lines up number 2 and puts it through. She's 2 for 2, and she's got 4 points in the game, 15-6. Bismarck back to within 9 points. Inbound comes in from Kalmeyer. Bismarck will lay off of it and set up in their half-court defense. Steinhoff brings the ball up the floor unopposed. She's got it straight away. Bounce pass over to the left wing. Right back up to Steinhoff. Right wing Munzik. Munzik gets it inside quickly. Baseline drive. Stripped to the basketball. And New Haven just gets it back. It was Ederer taking that inside and losing it, but New Haven's got it again. Here's a quick lay-in attempt. Not going to go, but Ederer gets the rebound. Putback is through. Doesn't use glass that time. Just goes up strong with it. She's got 3 points. And it's 17-6. The 5 starters for New Haven are basically the 5 that get all the points for them. The bench doesn't contribute a whole lot for New Haven, and these girls get a lot of minutes. Here's a pass into the far side corner. Pearl's got it with 38 seconds. Gets it down low. Sago. Sago had the position, but she's blocked from behind, and a loose ball, New Haven basketball. Bismarck gives it away for the 10th time here in the first quarter. 30 seconds for New Haven as they bring it up the floor. Steinhoff's got it right wing left, wide open for 3, but she misses it. Long rebound comes out to Bismarck. Caitlin Lowry pulled it in. Gives it off to Darcy Latham. Let's see if Bismarck wants to hold for the final shot here with 15 seconds to go in the opening quarter of the Class 2 District 4 girls final from Bismarck High School. Latham dribbles it to the corner. Stops her dribble, lobs it back across court to nobody in particular. Ends up out of bounds. Bismarck turns it over for the 11th time. 5 seconds left for New Haven. That's plenty of time to get a good look off here. They'll have to inbound in the backcourt, and they do. Steinhoff quickly crosses over the timeline. A drive, and like the defense wasn't even there. As time expires in the quarter, she throws it up with the left hand. Rachel Steinhoff puts up 7 in the first quarter. None easier than that last drive. The defense just parted ways for 19-6. New Haven with the lead over Bismarck after 1 quarter of play. We're back in 1 minute with the second quarter on J98 The Booth.
The entire faculty and staff of the Arcadia Valley R2 School District would like to take this time to wish the Arcadia Valley Tigers all the best in the boys and girls district tournaments. Teamwork is important to excel in sports, and that teamwork has proven to be successful for the Arcadia boys and girls basketball teams. You have what it takes to be winners, so good luck to the Arcadia Valley Tigers from everyone at the Arcadia Valley School District.
When you drive a hybrid, you're driving an idea of helping out, of saving things like trees, water, and air. What if driving a hybrid could help you save on auto insurance? Now it can. Ask a farmer's agent about our hybrid discount, one of dozens of discounts that could save you hundreds of dollars. Let us help you save more than the planet.
See your farmer's insurance agent, Lance Mayfield, in Viburnum for all your insurance needs. That's Lance Mayfield in Viburnum.
Well, a complete defensive lapse for Bismarck in the final 5 seconds of the first quarter. Has them trailing now 19-6, and New Haven starts with the basketball in the second quarter. Steinhoff has it up top, and she'll throw it left wing. Now back up to the top of the key with 7:45 to play. Steinhoff gets it back at the right wing and backs it up near the timeline. 19-6, New Haven Lady Shamrocks with the lead. Right wing pass, nice dish to the backdoor cutter. Steinhoff does it again. She's got herself 9 points, 21-6, New Haven. Bismarck inbounds to Pearl from Latham, right back to Latham. Latham will cross the timeline, gets a screen. Thought about getting a screen there from Lowry. Didn't use it. Brennan brings it to the left wing with 7:15 to play in the first half. Now she drives it in, gets stripped. Ball tapped out of her hands, lost it. New Haven gets it back. Turnover number 12. Lady Shamrocks in the front court. Steinhoff has it straight away. She'll back it off. Look for the team to set up. Does throw it over right wing. Over to Munzik. Munzik, overhead pass back up top. Now back to the left wing, Steinhoff. Steinhoff kicks it to the corner. Quick turnaround jumper. Ederer puts it through. Barely scrapes the rim and drops down 23-6. The score now. New Haven all over Bismarck in the first half. 6:45 to play. Ederer's up to 5 points. She's second on the team in scoring, her and Munzik. Here's a pass to a backdoor cutter, Pearl, but Pearl misses the open lay-in, tried to reverse it in there and was a little bit too strong. New Haven pulls down the rebound, and then the foul on the Bismarck Lady Indians goes on Pearl. That'll be her second. Team foul number 3 against Bismarck, down 23-6 in the second quarter with 6:37 to play. First game of a doubleheader tonight, brought to you by Fisher Furniture of Ironton, Stonecrest Healthcare in Viburnum, Lemon Drop Cafe in Park Hills, Farmers Insurance Agent Lance Mayfield in Viburnum, Disabled Citizens Alliance also of Viburnum. New Haven basketball into the front court. Steinhoff barks out the play call, kicked it to the corner. Munzik, backdoor cutter is Ederer. She gets it in the low post and shoots it on a jump hook over Brittany Henson. That was impressive. Ederer gets it to fall. She's up to 7 points, 25-6, New Haven. Bismarck in big trouble as they bring it into the front court. Latham dribbles it to the wing, looking for a screen. Not much of one. Lobs it down low. Brittany Henson, she hauls it in and goes up strong off glass. That's about all Bismarck's had going for him tonight. She's got herself 6 points, 25-8. On the attack, Ederer gets it in the low post. She leans into a foul and puts it in on the baseline drive. Ederer ties for the team lead in scoring with 9. And now she'll go for the free throw line to make it a 10-point performance on the night so far. Brittany Henson picks up her first foul. Team foul number 4 against Bismarck as Ederer steps to the charity stripe to make it 28-8 if she can knock it through. But she misses off the front rim and no good. Ederer from the free throw line tonight is 1 for 3. 27-8, New Haven. Bismarck basketball. Darcy Latham brings it up the floor. The good thing about Bismarck is they're still a young squad. A lot of underclassmen on this team. Here's a pass left wing to Fenwick. She'll bring it back to the top of the key. Back up top goes the pass to Latham. Latham backs it off. The only thing Bismarck's had is that lob pass underneath to Henson. Here's a 3-ball. That's not going to go from Darcy Latham. Rebound Sago. She'll put it back on the jump hook, but that's not going to go. Brittany Henson with the rebound. Too strong, though, on this second try opportunity. New Haven gets the rebound, and they're racing up the floor. Steinhoff crosses over, takes it in the paint, kicks back out just inside the arc. A jumper taken there, no good. Offensive rebound. Ederer put back too strong off glass, and Brittany Henson comes up with a strong rebound. She gives the basketball up to Pearl. Pearl brings it up the far side, then gives it back to Darcy Latham, who's going to bring it right up the gut. Crosses into the front court at the 5-minute mark to play in the first half. Latham back near the timeline. Throws it back to Fenwick. Fenwick scans the defense. Throws it back up top to Latham. Latham to the backdoor cutter, Sago. Sago with a pump fake, goes up, gets fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Jessica Sago averaging 6.7 points per game and just over 6 rebounds per game. She'll step to the stripe with a 58 percentage on the year from the stripe. She's looking for her first points of the game. Brittany Henson and Callie Pearl have done all the scoring so far for Bismarck, and it stays that way at least through this first free throw attempt as Sago misses the front end. Pearl comes off. Lowry's back on for Bismarck. Free throw number 2 for Sago, and she's on the board. Bismarck has a team 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 27-9 the score. Lady Indians trail on their home court. Into the front court. Here's Steinhoff. Has it top of the key. Throws it right wing. Now back inside. Back to the right wing. Up top Steinhoff again. Over to the left wing. Kallmeyer drives it in baseline. Cut off with a double team. And brings it right back out and swings it up top Steinhoff. Back to the right wing. Bounce pass inside. Lob pass over back to the left wing. Up top, Steinhoff again. She'll take it inside the key. Double team there. Didn't like it. Pass it off. Got it right back. Throws it over right wing. Here's a deep 2 taken. No good. And the rebound goes to Darcy Latham. Taking that shot was Stephanie Gerling, number 22 for New Haven, one of the bench players. She couldn't get it to fall. Here's a lay-in block back the other way by Sago. New Haven's got it again. Up top, Steinhoff. She dribbles right around her defender. Goes up with the left hand. No good on the lay-in. But she's fouled, and the slasher goes to the free throw line. Rachel Steinhoff, her and Kayla Edward lead the team in scoring with 9. Those are the team leaders all season long. Steinhoff averaging 12 per game. Kayla Edward at 11.5. Here's the free throw, no good from Steinhoff. Free throw shooting on the season for Steinhoff, 72%. She is the best free throw shooter on the team. She starts the game 0 for 1, but now 1 for 2 as she knocks through the second one. New Haven leads 28-9, Bismarck basketball. Darcy Latham dribbles it into the front court. Crosses the timeline, has it top of the key, stripped of the basketball again, but there is Fenwick to get it back. She's swinging those elbows around, trying to clear herself some space. Has to pick up her dribble, throws it up top to Lowry. And Lowry, afraid to put the basketball on the floor, gives it up to Darcy Latham. Latham backs it up with 3:32 to play in the first half, 28-9. Bismarck trails. Back to Lowry, left wing. Lowry guarded tightly by Kallmeyer. Ball ends up knocked out of bounds. And we're going to get a foul on New Haven. They'll call that one on Kirsten Munzik. Her first, team foul number 3 against the Lady Shamrocks. Tiffany Fenwick to inbound, throws it in left wing for Darcy Latham. Latham backs up, takes the deep 3, and got it to go. Darcy Latham is on the board. Maybe that's the spark Bismarck needs. They're down 16, 28-12 with 3:11 to play. First half. Pass to the left wing in the front court for New Haven. Back to the right wing. 3 ball taken there. Oh, there's the answer for Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer gives herself 5 points for that tray. 31-12. So now Bismarck needs a few more sparks to start a fire. Into the front court, left wing Fenwick. Fenwick throws it up top to Sago. And Sago has it straight away. 2:47 to play first half. She starts the penetration dribble, but as soon as New Haven comes out on defense, she backs it up. Now a lob pass down low to Sago. She gave it off to Latham. Latham fed her down low. As she goes up strong, she is fouled, but they'll call a foul on the floor. Team foul number 4 against New Haven, and the second one that goes against New Haven's Munzik. She'll come out of the game for the time being. Bismarck basketball on the inbound. Comes into the near side corner for Lowry. Lowry gives it off. Baseline 3 for Latham. That doesn't go, but the offensive rebound, put back plus the foul. Sago followed up the shot and put it in. She's got 3. That's her first field goal of the game. And now she goes back to the free throw line where she is 1 for 2 on the night. 58% on the year. 31-14. That'll make it. They haven't put that 2-point bucket up on the scoreboard yet, but this should be a 3-point play here. She'll get 1 shot. Sago lines it up, puts it in. Sago makes it 31-15 with 2:33 to play in the first half. Into the front court, New Haven basketball. Steinhoff's got it up top. Throws it left wing for Munzik. Munzik didn't like it, gives it right back up to Steinhoff. Remember, Crossroads and Bismarck boys coming up for you next. Here's a 3-ball. Munzik, that doesn't go, and then bounces off the top of the backboard out of bounds. Now they've got the scoreboard corrected, 31-15. Bismarck trails by 16 on their home court. But again, they're the visiting team on the scoreboard. Lady Indians have it back after the shot went over the backboard and out of bounds for New Haven. So Bismarck starts to Latham, dribbles it in the front court, throws it left wing for Fenwick. Fenwick quickly kicks it to the corner. Sago with a pump fake and a penetration dribble, stripped of the basketball, gets it back, keeps that left foot down for the pivot foot, swings it back out to Brittany Henson on the right wing. Brittany hands it off to Darcy Latham. And Darcy Latham holds the ball high above her head, now puts it on the floor with 1:50 to play first half. Dribbles to the corner, lobs it down low. Great pass. Brittany Henson finishes. Nice dish down low from Darcy Latham, and Brittany Henson has herself 8 points in the game. 31-17. Brittany's well on her way to her average at 15 points per game on the season. Setting the offense up back the other end, it's Steinhoff. Steinhoff kicks to the corner, near side Kalmeyer. Kalmeyer back right wing, over left wing now, and into the far side corner. Here's a baseline jumper, and that one is going to rattle through for the bench player for New Haven, Stephanie Gerling, getting it to fall, her first points of the game. She's got 2. The score 33-17, New Haven Lady Shamrocks. Here's Darcy Latham at the left wing. She kicks to the corner. Sago, penetration drive, throws up for a runner, nowhere close. She wanted a foul call. She was contact, but they said they got all ball, and that's why it's still Bismarck basketball. It went out of bounds. Last touch by New Haven. Bismarck, everybody was running back the other way thinking it wasn't their ball, but it is. Lady Indians have it with 1:04 to play the first half. Latham throws it into Sago. She's got it at the free throw line. Attacks from the left side. Turnaround jumper off glass in the face of Steinhoff. Now that was nice from Sago. She's had a nice second quarter. She's got herself 6. 33-19. Bismarck's trying to hang in there with New Haven. Here's a right wing pass. Steinhoff, a dagger. No, it's not going to fall. And the rebound, Bismarck, goes to Callie Pearl. 43 seconds left for the Lady Indians, down 33-19. It's Latham into the front court. Here she comes, working on Steinhoff. 35 seconds on the clock. Lob pass down low, goes off of Fenwick. Now there's a fight for it, and a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Bismarck on the alternating possession. It'll turn after this inbound. Throwing it in for Bismarck will be Fenwick. Fenwick on the baseline, lobs it up top for Darcy Latham. She's got it right wing, 29 to play first half. She'll lob it down low for Henson. Henson catches it over 2 defenders, 1 dribble, and then strong off glass. She's got herself 10 points in the game, 33-21. Bismarck back to within 12, looking to finish the first half strong. They'll need to D it up here as New Haven looks for the final shot of the first half. 10 seconds for Steinhoff. Right wing. She throws it left wing Munzik. Cross-court pass back to Steinhoff. Baseline jumper. Her foot was on the line. It does not go. Bismarck with 2 seconds. They won't get a shot off. Darcy Latham throws up the half-court shot, but she was well past the buzzer. 33-21. New Haven by 12 over Bismarck, but the Lady Indians starting to play much better as that first half came to a close. We're underway to start the second half. New Haven basketball up by 12, 33-21. Lady Shamrocks now working right to left as you look on from center court. Here's a straightaway 3 ball, and it is good. Steinhoff puts through another one. She's up to 13 points. Rachel Steinhoff sure gets New Haven started the right way in the second half, 36-21. Now Bismarck working left to right. Darcy Latham brings the ball up the floor, kicks it to the far side, and it's Fenwick who controls it there. Up top, Callie Pearl. Back to the far side, Latham. Inside, Brittany Henson leans into her man, goes up strong, but left it short off the front rim. Kind of used her forearm to create some separation. No fouls called either side. Now New Haven turns it back over as Steinhoff thought twice about a pass and ended up letting the basketball go, and it's intercepted. So Bismarck's got it back. Pearl into the corner. Picks up her dribble, lobs it up top to Fenwick. Fenwick holds it at her hip, kicks it right wing. Pearl back to the elbow, Sago. Sago has a man all over her, so she'll run away from her. Throw up the right-handed runner in traffic and gets it to go. Jessica Sago has heated up since the start of this game. She's up to 8 points. Bismarck now down by 13, 36-23. Here come the Lady Shamrocks. Left wing pass, Kalmeyer. Up top, Steinhoff. Munzik, right wing, 3 ball. Got another one. Munzik buries it, her second tray of the game. She's got 8, 39-23. So New Haven must have drank some, I don't know, what's that stuff they drink in Space Jam that makes you play good at the half. Here comes a running lay-in. No good, Bismarck. And the rebound goes to New Haven, and then a foul on the Lady Indians. Forgot what they called it. The Looney Tunes and Space Jam. I don't know. Oh, well. New Haven basketball, 39-23 to play, 6:24 in the third quarter. Here's Steinhoff, top of the key. She'll throw it right wing, back up top Steinhoff, over to the left wing. Goes to Kalmeyer. Kalmeyer throws it right back up top to Steinhoff. Over to the right wing, Munzik. Munzik tries to force a pass inside. It's slapped right back in her face. Now there's a loose ball and a fight for it in the paint. Bismarck comes away with it. Shot right into the hands of Sago as New Haven turns it over for the 4th time. 2 each half. Here's a quick running lay-in that falls, but a foul called on the floor as Darcy Latham attacked from straight away. They'll wave off the bucket, and we'll get an inbound for the Lady Indians. That's the first foul of the half for New Haven. And the first one that goes against Steinhoff. Here comes the inbound to Henson into the paint, right at the block. She'll throw it out right wing for Pearl. Pearl with a bounce pass back into Henson, but it's stolen away. 14th Bismarck turnover as New Haven has it. Up 16 points, 39-23. Steinhoff has it top of the key in the front court. She'll throw it left wing, back up top. Looking for a way around the zone. Bismarck defense. Down baseline. Ederer with an overhead pass back out to Munzik. Munzik takes the three. No good. And Brittany Henson pulls down the rebound for the Lady Indians. She'll hand it off to Darcy Latham. Latham dribbles into the front court. Lobs it over to the right wing. Nearly stolen away as Kallmeyer jumped in front of it. Tipped it out of bounds. Bismarck keeps possession. Darcy Latham will be the one throwing it in from the near side of the court. Darcy throws it into the backcourt. Fenwick hauls it in through a foul by Munzik. Munzik came in to try to intercept it and threw a hip check at her, and that's a foul, number 2 against the Lady Shamrocks, and the third now on Munzik. Looks like they're going to keep her in for the time being. Bismarck basketball. Fenwick throws it into the front court this time. Callie Pearl. Pearl dribbling it up to the right wing, then changes directions. Picks up her dribble, throws it back to the timeline for Fenwick. Fenwick forces it inside, stolen away. Here comes New Haven on the run. A 2-on-1 runner, not going to fall, but a foul. Going to the free throw line for the New Haven Lady Shamrocks will be Elise McDonald. She's got herself 2 points on the ball game so far. 15 Bismarck turnovers. Elise McDonald steps to the charity stripe. She's a 70% free throw shooter, which is second best on the team. She had 2 points in the first. She's been quiet since, but now she's back on the board. Give her 3. She averages 7 points per game, 40-23 now. New Haven. So Bismarck had fought back, got to within 12 going into the half, and now it's starting to crumble again in the third quarter. 40-23. Here's the next for Elise McDonald. Also good. 41-23. Bismarck basketball. Callie Pearl to run the point this time for the Lady Indians. Into the front court she comes. Crossover move. Lost the handle of it for a bit. Nearly carried it. Passed it inside to Sago. Sago trying to back her man down. Kicked it back out to Pearl. Pearl with a head fake and a baseline drive. Throws up the shot. She's fouled. With 4 minutes and 54 seconds to play in the third quarter, New Haven quickly picks up their third team foul of the second half. Going to the free throw line is Callie Pearl. Pearl's a 43% free throw shooter. She puts up her first and puts it through. Pearl has 3 points in the game. Bismarck has 3 points in the second half so far. The next one for Pearl on its way, good. 4 points for Pearl. She averages 6, 41-25. Here comes Steinhoff again. She leads the game in scoring right now with 13 points. Bounce pass over to the left wing. Kallmeyer right back up to Steinhoff. Over to the right, now inside at the elbow. Kicks back out. Steinhoff with the drive. Blocked by Henson. Steinhoff gets it back. Throws it up with the left hand. No good. And Henson, after the block, gets herself the rebound. Gives off to Latham. Latham forces one inside the front court. Trying to get it to Sago, but it's stolen away again. Back the other way. McDonald throws up a runner. That's not going to go. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out. Baseline jumper. There it is. Knocking that one through is Gerling. She's got 4 in the game. Bismarck's 16th turnover led to that one. Lady Indian basketball now down 43-25, an 18-point deficit. That's their biggest deficit of the game. Pearl, right wing pass up top to Fenwick. Fenwick forces it inside. It's Darcy Latham. She goes off glass, up high off the window, but can't get it to fall. Ederer pulls down the rebound, harassed by Latham, and then just brought the ball up herself. Gives it off to Steinhoff. Into the front court she comes. Passes it left wing to Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer fakes right, dribbles left, passes to the cutter, but it's stolen away. Tiffany Fenwick jumps in front of it. New Haven's 5th turnover. 3:40 to play in the third quarter as Darcy Latham brings the ball up court. Throws over to the far side. Tiffany Fenwick. Fenwick feeds the low post. Brittany Henson, and the defense over pursuit, so she attacks the basket. Missed the lay-in, but she's hacked. She'll go to the free throw line. Brittany Henson leading the Lady Indians in scoring not only tonight, but all season long. She would be a nomination for a Dream Team player for Bismarck High School for the girls' team. She's got a good stat line. She puts up the free throw and puts it in. She's got 11 points on the night. She's perfect from the free throw line. 9 rebounds per game, 15.1 points per game for the senior out of Bismarck. 43-26. Here's another one for Brittany. It's good. 43-27. Lady Shamrocks inbound into the backcourt. Here it comes with Steinhoff. Steinhoff will take it into the front court, but first New Haven wants a timeout. 43-27. It's all New Haven so far with 3:27 to play in the third quarter. We're back in 30 seconds on Kickin' Country. J98 the boot.
The Bismarck Board of Education, administration, and staff would like to take this time to congratulate all the students, players, and coaches of the Bismarck Indians basketball teams. The Bismarck School is very proud of all the area youth. They would also like to wish the Bismarck Indians and Lady Indians the best of luck during the playoffs. It takes hours of hard work and dedication to be successful. Good luck and keep up the hard work. From the Bismarck Board of Education.
Well, New Haven Lady Shamrocks have outscored Bismarck 10-6 here in the third quarter. They outscored Bismarck 19-6 in the first quarter. Bismarck actually won the second quarter 15-14. Right now it's New Haven by 4 in the third quarter. Here's a baseline jumper that's not going to fall, Kayla Ederer, but she's fouled. Kayla's going to go to the free throw line. She is 1 for 3 from the stripe tonight. That foul goes on Brittany Henson, her fourth. 16-point deficit for Bismarck. Ederer trying to add to it. Looking to get back to 50% on the night. She puts up the free throw and knocks it down. That makes her 2 for 4 on the evening. Puts her in double figures at 10 points per game. Looking like she's going to get above her average at 11 points per game on the year. Kayla Ederer looking to go 2 for 2. 44-27. Make it 45. Ederer hits 2 in a row. 45-27 New Haven. Bismarck Lady Indians just looking for something to go right. Into the front court, Darcy Latham dribbles it to the left wing, gets a screen, kicks it to the corner, passes inside. Brittany Henson, but stolen away by Kella Ederer, who's done a nice job down in the low post tonight. That's turnover number 17 for Bismarck. Ederer gives it off to Steinhoff. Steinhoff's into the front court now, setting up the Lady Shamrock offense. Girling in the far side corner, gets it down low to Ederer. Ederer lost it, got it back, kicks it back out to Girling. Inside at the yellow now, Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer kicks it back out, Munzik. Munzik has the top of the key with 2:45 to play. Bounce pass to the corner. Jumper there, Girling, and Girling buries another one. Girling's got herself 6 points in this game. Girling on the season averages just under 2 points per game at 1.9. Top of the key, Darcy Latham. She'll throw it to the right wing. Callie Pearl, she'll try a baseline jumper. Just threw it up, and it's nowhere, and a little bit left short. I wouldn't say it's nowhere close, but wasn't a good look. Here is Steinhoff. Pump fake in the low post. Maybe got away with an up-down. Kicks it back out. Right wing jumper does not fall for New Haven. Kallmeyer taking that shot. Bismarck pulls down the rebound. With 2 minutes and 3 seconds to play third quarter here on KTJJ FM, Farmington, Festus, Crystal City. Right wing drive, Darcy Latham. She'll throw up the runner, but there's a foul on the floor before she threw up the shot. That'll be number 5 against New Haven. They'll call it on Steinhoff, her second. Just one more foul to give for the Lady Shamrocks. Darcy Latham lobs it in just inside the free throw line to Brittany Henson. She puts the ball on the floor, dribbles around her defender, goes up strong, misses, got her own rebound and put it back in off glass. Henson with 14 points has been a shining star for Bismarck tonight. 47-29, still plenty of work to do. New Haven basketball. Here comes Steinhoff. Steinhoff eyeing the court, eyes always on the defense as she brings the ball up the floor. Kicks it to the corner, Girling. Girling tries to feed the inside cutter, which was Ederer, but the ball's tipped out of bounds. Bismarck touched it last. New Haven basketball. Steinhoff will throw it in. She's got Ederer, Kallmeyer, Munzik, and Girling on the court. Throws it into the near side corner for Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer brings it back out near the timeline, guarded by Pearl. Bounce pass to the far side, goes to Ederer. Ederer hands it back up top to Steinhoff. Steinhoff back near the timeline. This game has slowed down considerably. Started off slow. Pace picked back up in the second quarter and to start this half, but now it's at a snail's pace again. Into the far side corner. Back to the right wing. Munzik wants the three. Ends up out of bounds as she undershot it. Saved back in, actually, but out of bounds on the near side. And New Haven gives it over to Bismarck. Lady Indian basketball with Fenwick to throw it in. She'll inbound to Latham. Latham brings the ball up on a post. She'll be guarded by Steinhoff as she crosses the half-court stripe. Under a minute to play, third quarter. Darcy Latham dribbles to the corner. Stops her progress. Throws it up top. Fenwick. Left wing pass to Sago. Sago nearly pulled up from the elbow. Instead, drives in. Puts it up and in off glass. Nice take to the bucket. She lulled the defense to sleep on that one. Jessica Sago has looked good tonight. She's got 10. 47-31. Bismarck, though, still down by 16. Lady Shamrocks with 32 seconds in the third quarter, slowing it down again. Baseline pass goes into Ederer. Kicks back out at the elbow for Kalmeyer. Sago jumped in front of it and knocked it back into the backcourt. New Haven goes to retrieve it. 20 on the clock now as they get it back into the front court. It's Munzik. Munzik dribbles it to the right wing with 14 to play. Throws it up top to Gerling. 10 seconds on the clock. Left wing pass goes to Kalmeyer. Kalmeyer bounces it down low for Ederer. Ball tipped out of there by Henson. Bismarck comes up with a steal and then a foul on New Haven with 4.5 left. That was New Haven's last foul to give. It's the second one against Ederer. Any more fouls by New Haven will put Bismarck on the free throw line. With 4.5 on the clock, they don't want to foul here, and they're gonna. It is a foul on Steinhoff trying to steal that pass. So with 3.2 on the clock and the clock stopped, Bismarck goes to the free throw line. Not a good move there by Steinhoff. She's been a headsy player tonight, but hey, with just 4 seconds left, a little bit too aggressive on the defense in the backcourt. With 3.2 now, Darcy Latham steps to the free throw line. Darcy on the year, 71%, which is second best on the team. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Darcy Latham, and she gets it to go. Latham has been pretty quiet tonight. She's just got 4 points. She hit a 3-ball in the second quarter, and that was it. Now she's up to 4 with the free throw. That made it a 15-point game. Chance to get it to 14. This gym goes absolutely silent as he puts through the second free throw. Like to see that. So Darcy Latham with 5, 47-33. New Haven looking for a quick shot. A runner, Steinhoff at the buzzer, puts it through. Count the bucket. And for the second time in this game, she beats the buzzer, going the length of the floor in 3 seconds. 49-33. Rachel Steinhoff makes up for the gap on the foul, running the floor and laying it in. 16-point lead again for New Haven. We're back in 1 minute with the fourth and final quarter on Kickin' Country, J98 The Boot.
The Bismarck Board of Education, Administration, and staff would like to take this time to congratulate all the students, players, and coaches of the Bismarck Indians basketball teams. The Bismarck School is very proud of all the area youth. They would also like to wish the Bismarck Indians and Lady Indians the best of luck during the playoffs. It takes hours of hard work and dedication to be successful. Good luck and keep up the hard work. From the Bismarck Board of Education.
The entire faculty and staff of the Arcadia Valley R2 School District would like to take this time to wish the Arcadia Valley Tigers all the best in the boys and girls district tournaments. Teamwork is important to excel in sports, and that teamwork has proven to be successful for the Arcadia boys and girls basketball teams. You have what it takes to be winners, so good luck to the Arcadia Valley Tigers from everyone at the Arcadia Valley School District.
Here comes an inbound for Bismarck to start the fourth quarter, down 49-33. Into the backcourt it goes from Fenwick to Darcy Latham. 16-point deficit. It was 14, but for the second time of the night, they allowed Rachel Steinhoff to beat the buzzer on a lay-in. Both times, 3 seconds on the clock on the inbound. Here's Latham in the corner. Tries to feed the low post to Brittany Henson, but Kayla Ederer jumps in front of it for the steal. Turnover number 18 by Bismarck unofficially. Into the front court, Steinhoff has it, throws it over to Munzik. Munzik lobs it in at the elbow. Kicks right back out to her. Munzik has it. She'll back it up near the timeline. 7:26 to play. Here's a left wing to pass. That's Elise McDonald with it. She swings it back around the perimeter. Kalmeyer playing keep away from these Bismarck Lady Indians. Throwing up top to Steinhoff. Left wing pass, fakes right. Munzik dribbles it left. Kicks it off to McDonald. McDonald stripped to the basketball. Pickpocketed by Jessica Sago. Now she needs to get rid of it in the corner and does. And Bismarck brings the ball off the floor. New Haven's now committed 7 turnovers, but that's nowhere close to the 18 Bismarck is committed. Here's a right wing 3 ball. It's left a little bit short. Catches just back rim and then off. Callie Pearl taking the shot. New Haven's got it. Already up by 16. 6:50 to play. Remember, we've got Bismarck boys basketball coming up for you next on J98 The Boot as Crossroads comes down for the district championship there. On the far side of the court, Munzik controls it. Fires a pass up top to Steinhoff. Steinhoff now just dribbling the ball back and forth the length of the timeline. New Haven sure knows how to slow down a basketball game, don't they? Wow. We got a timeout now, New Haven, with 6:21 to play in the fourth quarter. 49-33, Lady Shamrocks over the Lady Indians. We're back in 30 seconds on J98 The Boot.
Sleep is hard to come by during tax season, but Fisher Furniture can help. No, not with your taxes, but with your sleep. Stop by today and check out their Serta mattress sale. All styles and models are marked down. They have what you need, whether it's super pillow top or firm. Whatever style you like, they have it. And with free local delivery and haul-off of your old mattress set, you can't go wrong. So stop by Fisher Furniture today. Highway 21 in Ironton.
Shamrock basketball, 6:21 to play, fourth quarter, leading Bismarck on their home floor, 49-33. Inbound comes into the backcourt to Rachel Steinhoff, who's been the player of the game to this point. She'll kick it to the far side corner. Munzik has it, throws it up top, McDonald. McDonald throws it back left wing for Steinhoff. She feeds the low post to Ederer. Ederer back at the free throw line to McDonald. McDonald with the jumper, rattles it through. Elise McDonald's put up some points tonight. She's got 6. 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Here comes Bismarck, now down by 18, 51-33. Darcy Latham. She'll dribble it to the right wing, gets a screen, doesn't take it that direction. Drives, kicks back out left wing. Back out now to the right wing. It's Pearl. Pearl gets the ball tapped out of her hands, saves it from going out of bounds, but throws it into Steinhoff, and Steinhoff will throw it off to Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer throws it up court, right wing pass now down low. Ederer with a jump hook over Henson, doesn't get it to go, but she is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. 5:34 to play. 5 minutes, 34 seconds. Ederer at the free throw line. She's back to 50%. Actually better than that, 3 for 5 on the night. 2 points in the second half. She's got 11 total. She lines up her first, puts it in the air, and it's in and out. No good. So now she's at 50%, 3 for 6. Kayla Ederer, though, is one of their better free throw shooters on the season. Here's the next free throw. That one is good. Kayla Ederer shooting 55%. So, actually, yeah, she's not one of their better free throw shooters. I got her confused with Steinhoff and McDonald. 52-33. Pearl passes off to Fenwick back near the timeline. She's pushed into the backcourt. And rather than being an over and back violation, it's a foul on New Haven. That'll be the 8th foul against Lady Shamrock, so it stops the clock, and Bismarck will go to the free throw line. They'll shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. Tiffany Fenwick, she is looking for her first points of the game. Tiffany Fenwick is a 73% free throw shooter. That's best on the team for Bismarck. 4th foul, by the way, on Munzik. She takes a seat. Fenwick averaging a 2.6 game. She puts up the free throw and got it to go. Fenwick's first point makes it 52-34, but it's looking like Bismarck's season's going to come to an end here tonight at home. Next free throw, that'll rim out, no good. Ederer gets the rebound for New Haven. She hands the ball off to Steinhoff. Steinhoff dribbles it into the front court, throws it over to the right wing. Gerling has it, throws it up top. McDonald with a pump fake drive, stops at the elbow, pulls up, shoots in, left it short, no good. Sago with the rebound, and then she's fouled. Sago's going to go to the free throw line and shoot a 1-and-1. The only thing New Haven has not done is played exactly smart at certain times tonight. Fouling, clock, stopping the clock for Bismarck, giving them more chances. That happened just before the end of the third quarter as well. And now again, Sago goes to the stripe. She's 2 for 3 tonight. She's got 10 points. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good from Jessica Sago. Bismarck's hit the free throws in the second half. They're 8 of 9. In the second half after going 4 for 5 in the first half. So pretty good. Here's the next free throw, also good from Jessica Sago. 52-36 Bismarck trails. New Haven Lady Shamrock basketball. By the way, you're listening to KTJJ-FM, Farmington Festus, Crystal City. Bismarck. Up top, here's Elise McDonald. McDonald throws it over right wing to Gerling. Or maybe you're watching the game online at MyMoInfo.com, J98 Web TV. Back in action tonight. Back near the timeline, Steinhoff has it. She'll throw it over to the far side. Gerling there. Has it right wing. Kicks it back out up top. Kallmeyer. Now over to the left wing. McDonald. Back up top to Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer top of the key. Passes it back left wing. Steinhoff. Steinhoff is the person who they want the ball in her hands at all times. She's the best ball handler, the best scorer. This pretty good-looking player. Here's a bounce pass to the far side. Gerling is New Haven just keeping the basketball away from Bismarck right now. 4:15 to play. Bounce pass right back over to Steinhoff. Straight away from the bucket. Passes it left wing. Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer throws it back up top. Near the timeline to Gerling. Over to the right wing. Here's McDonald. McDonald picks up her dribble. Guarded tightly by Sago. Hands it right back off to Steinhoff. They're just weaving in and out of the defense, keeping the basketball away from them. Now a blocking foul called on Pearl. That'll be number 5 on Bismarck. 3:54 to play in the fourth quarter. Inbound coming from the far side. Pearl picks up her third foul. She'll come off. And Lowry is in for her. Caitlin Lowry. So the inbound comes into the backcourt. Gerling has it. Gerling passes it off to Steinhoff, who dribbles it across the half-court stripe. She'll throw it over to left wing. Kallmeyer's got it there. And at the left elbow, near side elbow, it goes to Ederer. Right back out up top. Now left wing McDonald. McDonald backs it up, picked up her dribble, throws it back into the key. Backing her man down, Ederer, but then she'll throw it back out to right wing. Gerling's got it again. New Haven effectively keeping the basketball away from Bismarck right now and just draining clock, running that clock off, trying to stall their way to a district championship tonight. And it's looking like they're going to be successful. Left wing drive now. Steinhoff, nice little juke move before she got to the bucket and laid it in off glass. 54-36. That little juke split a double team. She put it up and in off glass. Her first points of the fourth quarter. She has been consistent. 17 points in this game. A right-handed runner does not go for Bismarck on the offensive attack. And the Bismarck crowd who is here in full force tonight supporting their team. They've gone a little bit quiet. They'll get riled up again once the boys take the court. But this one is pretty well decided. 54-36, New Haven up by 18. Steinhoff into the front court. Again, just dribbling the length of the timeline. Keeping the basketball away. We're down to 2:30 to play in the fourth quarter. Well, trade passes back around the perimeter. It's Kallmeyer who gives it over to McDonald at the left wing. She stops her dribble top of the key. Throws it right back over to Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer back over to the near side. And a foul. Darcy Latham comes out. Gives a little arm bar to Gerling. That'll be number 5 against Bismarck and the 3rd against Darcy Latham. Call it number 6 on Bismarck. And the Lady Indians want a timeout. 2:12 to play. 54-36, New Haven over Bismarck in the Class 2 District 4 Girls Championship. We're back in 30 seconds on J98.
Are you tired of paying for access to your money? Then see the team at First State Community Bank to open a free checking account today. With free checking, you can enjoy all the safety and service that First State Community Bank has to offer, even a free debit card with no monthly fee. If you're paying for your account, make the switch today. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC, online at fscb.com.
It's looking pretty bleak for the Bismarck Lady Indians, looking like they will end their season under 500. But as a district runner-up, they made a nice run in this Class 2 District 4 tournament. They were able to knock off Valley Catholic in the first round, 56-39. Beat St. Vincent, a nice one, 61-51 yesterday in the semifinals. And now tonight down 54-36 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to play. So New Haven will advance on and take on Meadow Heights in the Class 2 sectional next Wednesday from the TJ Foulon Fieldhouse in Park Hills. There's a pass to the near side corner for New Haven. Now back out up top for the Lady Shamrocks. Number 24, Munzik has it. She's been sitting due to foul trouble, but she's back in there now. Ederer backs her man down, kicks it back out to Munzik with a minute 48 to play. Bismarck looks content not to do a whole lot of fouling here and extend this ball game, but they will continue to play defense so New Haven can't run up the score. 1 minute, 35 seconds on the clock as Steinhoff gets by Fenwick, drives it in, then stops, brings it back out. Looks like both teams are pretty well content to run off the remainder of this clock. Looks like New Haven has agreed not to score if Bismarck agrees not to foul. But here comes a foul. There's nothing really intentional there. Fenwick comes out and guards Steinhoff tightly. Steinhoff trying to get around it. They end up bumping, and Steinhoff will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. She's 1 for 2 on the night. Steinhoff is 17 points. She leads all scorers. Bismarck, a substitution. Pearl comes back in for Latham. Fenwick, Pearl, Henson, Lowry, and Sago on the court for the Lady Indians. Substitution in there for New Haven as well. Number 42, Abby Minke checks in. Ederer comes off. McDonald comes off. And another New Haven substitution. Kim Connor, number 33, a senior at 5'9". By the way, Abby Minke is a senior at 5'5", getting some of the backups into the game for the Lady Shamrocks. Front into the 1-and-1. Steinhoff puts it through. That gives her 18 on the night. She's been awesome. And it stretches the score to a 19-point lead for New Haven, 55-36. To make it an even 20, Steinhoff puts it up and can't get it to go. Off front rim, back rim, and out. Bismarck basketball as Sago pulls down the board, gives it off to Pearl. Pearl gives it back to Sago in the front court. She's got it right wing. Penetrates, stops, defense gets away from her, so she pulls up and shoots, and she knocks one down. Sago has 11, 12, 13 points in this ball game. New Haven, under a minute left to go, 55-38. Lady Shamrocks lead it. In a game brought to you by First State Community Bank, Disability Resource Association of Crystal City, Valley R6 Schools in Caledonia. We've got a New Haven timeout to throw in one more substitution. A few more substitutions, actually. Number 5, Stephanie Shear. She's a sophomore, 5'5", a guard. Number 12 checks in there as well, Brandy Senecal. She's a 5'4" senior guard. Those two young ladies check into the game. And New Haven will trade passes around the perimeter. Minke's got the basketball, gives it off. Shear drives in. Jump hook does not fall. Brittany Henson pulls down the rebound with 30 seconds to play. Lady Indians into the front court. Here they come. Right wing 3 ball. She was left wide open. Pearl, but she can't get it to go. Brittany Henson comes in, gets the rebound, and puts it up and in. And now Brittany Henson has scored in each quarter. She's got herself 16 in the game, 55-40 with 13 left to play. Gerling brings the ball up the floor. She'll throw it over to the far side where Stephanie Shear has it. Back to Minke. Minke playing keep away now with 3 seconds to play. Here's a right wing 3. Now it's a 2, but it's not going to go. Bismarck gets the rebound, but that's it for the first game. 55-40, it's New Haven. The game was never that close. The Lady Shamrocks controlled it throughout, and Bismarck's season comes to an end.